Good morning, everybody. Are you beginning to miss school a little bit? I know that I sure miss seeing all of your faces every day, so hopefully after spring break we will get back to just how things were. Our morning announcement today is actually not as long as usual. But I am going to go over it just like I have done the last couple of days. I feel like that is helpful for some of you. Always remember every morning when you're checking anything, you're not going to look in the stream, look in the classwork because you might miss things if they're in the stream, okay? Go to classwork. Your morning announcement is going to be put right here under morning announcements, okay? You're going to click on that. And I'm just going to read through it like usual and discuss things as we go along. Happy Friday. I'm so very proud of you all. I saw a lot of great things online yesterday, and it seems like each day of remote learning is getting just a bit easier and easier. Don't you think so? Don't you feel like you're figuring things out as you go? What I saw yesterday was a lot of students taking ownership of their learning. They're learning, you guys are taking the time to do what you need to do and work on what you need to work on. I will be reaching out to some of you that I haven't seen anything turned in, or I've seen things turned in, but I haven't seen things that are due turned in. So keep your eyes peeled, but for most of you, I'm seeing awesome things. I'm seeing you guys take your time to learn things, and you guys are going to shine when you guys get back into school. I hope you're finding your way through this and that you are all also receiving any help that you need, whether it's from me, Ms. Patterson, or Mrs. Simpson. I don't want you to be afraid to reach out to us. I know we've had some Google Chat and video call issues, so that is no longer an option, but if you are on a Chromebook or if you're using the Launcher app, GoGuardian. We can contact you through GoGuardian. You can email us, and you can also always comment inside the stream. The stream, guys, is this part right here. If you comment in here, it's going to be, it's easier for me to see things, okay? If you comment on certain work, I get an email and I have to go through it a different way. I can still do that, it just might take me a second. Remember, like I told you, if you're using a Chromebook, we can contact you through GoGuardian, but if you have your own computer at home, use this Launcher app. This is a link right here. You'll have to put this link in, okay? Copy it, and then you're going to put it up in a new tab, paste it, and this is what pulls up. Okay, this is exactly what you see when you're on a Chromebook. These are all of our most common apps that you use. If you use this, it allows us to be able to see you on GoGuardian because it logs you on as you would be logging in on something at school. Okay, so that's the link right there. This is the best way of communication, and remember that my shift, or the time that I'm on GoGuardian monitoring you guys and there for help, is between 10:30 and 1 o'clock. But via email or occasionally I can pop on and help out throughout the day as well. I know that you are still trying to catch up from Wednesday. That earthquake really shook a lot of us, literally and kind of figuratively, meaning that a lot of us had other things that were more important to tend to than schoolwork, and I'm completely understanding of that. Since this is the case, I'm not going to put a lot on your plate today. I'm going to give you a few things today, but mostly today's a catch-up day. If you have things that are past due, still finish them. Don't just ignore them and not turn them in. I still want to see your answers to those things. But before you do anything else, this is huge. Before you do anything else, I want you to answer the question below and turn it in so I can take attendance. After that, you can move on to whatever subject that you would like. But just as soon as you listen to this announcement and then you go into the announcement to read it, turn it in. For reading, I didn't post another chapter on Gulliver's Travels today. Like I said, I want everyone to have a chance to catch up. There are two chapters that were posted this week. Part 2, Chapter 3, and Part 2, Chapter 4. I want you to make sure that you've got those listened to and those comprehension questions finished and turned in. Okay? Those comprehension questions are, if you go down to Gulliver's Travels, they're going to be, say, questions on them. Here's where it says read aloud, that's what you listen to. Questions is what you turn in, okay? And then your chapter 3s are down here. For writing, keep working on your planning slides, okay? Your planning slides are right up here. That's the eliminate the rule essay. I want you should have yesterday gotten up through your introduction paragraph done. I want you to now finish your 3 body paragraphs today. Your reason 1, 2, and 3, all right? Now, a lot of you are turning this in. You won't actually turn the whole slideshow in until we finish your plan, which hopefully will be on Monday, okay? Or sorry, on Tuesday. However, if you have turned it in already, I will just try to return it to you so you can complete it. We will begin our final draft of this essay next week. And that's when I'll have you turn this in. Okay, for literacy block, continue to read your novel that I assigned on Epic. If you haven't started reading this novel, I've seen a lot of people on Epic, which is great, but I haven't seen a lot of you reading the actual novel I gave you. You need to do this. You need to start it today, okay? The novels are our literacy circle book. That's what you're going to be having a conversation about when you get back into school. Also, I'm going to have you take an AR test on your novel when you're done reading it, and that is going to go in to our Mastery Connect for comprehension of literature. I want to see, can you read independently and comprehend what you're reading? I chose books that you should be able to because they're your just right book. So please start reading those books today. I feel like I picked some really good ones, and I hope that you guys all enjoy them. History. I did not add a regular lesson like usual. So there isn't going to be a lecture on an actual lesson today. I'm going to give you today to catch up on your guided questions from the last 2. So you should have turned in guided questions about hard lessons learned. I'm going to go into our classroom so you can see what I'm talking about here. Hard lessons learned, learning hard lessons. These questions, I want you to get these turned into me, okay? I also want you to turn in the French and Indian War questions. This was the lesson from yesterday. These are due today. Get both of those turned in. And then what you will also have today is I want you, so since there's not a recorded lesson, I have a graphic organizer I want you to work on. Okay, this is what it's going to look like. This graphic organizer, and I'll go into this more in social studies, but I just wanted you to take a look at it. This is what you're going to be completing for history today. This, and then you'll have a quiz, okay, a Revolutionary War quiz, and you just click on that. After that, for math, you're going to log into Khan Academy like always. Mrs. Simpson said if you're not logging into Khan Academy, she can see this. So if you do not know how to get into Khan Academy, you need to let her know. And then she'll have a lesson for you to complete. You're going to continue your lesson on fossils and science. Specials. If you have not completed your library lesson, you need to do that. Your music lesson needs to be complete as well. Chinese. There is a Chinese lesson. If you're not assigned into her classroom, please let me know. Or ask Miss Jean. She can give you the code. Which that just means you have to email her. And the art lessons. I know there's an art lesson that was posted yesterday. You also have a workout schedule with PE. Please get out and do that. Get that out. Get out of the house. Enjoy it outside for just a little bit. I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend after a good day of learning. And I know I'm going to be talking to you a little bit more today. But before you go, make sure that you fill out these questions and then turn them in, okay? The questions are, what novel did I assign you on Epic? Your questions might be different from your friend, so don't just use your friend's answer if you're talking to them, okay? So you need to write the Epic book that I assigned you, that's found in your library, and then you need to be honest with me. Have you started reading it yet? Yes or no? Then you're going to turn that in. That's our morning announcements for today. Please let me know if you have any questions.